always texting me and begging me to see them. You can't schedule an appointment with a queen like me. I'm the forbidden fruit, steadily watching you try and make your move. Don't you know you gon' lose?
All in my glory, all in my glory. Too much sauce, too much sauce.
Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Kimada Kaira, if you don't know how to pronounce it. This is now the end of my second week. If you haven't watched my landing video or my first week update, be sure to go click on those videos and watch them so you can know what's going on. But oh, so many mosquitoes. So in this video, I really wanted to tell you guys the process of fasting, like what happens and some of the benefits to this. Also, there's no place for me to really prop my phone up, so I have to hold it just like this. Got my laptop here for notes, so if you see me looking down, this is what I'm looking at. After 8 to 12 hours of no food, your body looks to your reserves. So there's glycogen stored in your liver for times like this. Now the glycogen in the liver is converted to glucose, which is sugar. This is like a reserve storehouse that keeps the energy up. Now your body burns through this pretty fast. So after your body reduces your BMR, which is your basal metabolic rate, and that basically is the chemical activity in your body. So your blood pressure is lowered, and this is all done to reserve energy, because the more energy you use is the more glucose your body is going to be looking for. And that's what sorry, there's so many mosquitoes around me. I'm just like trying to be on the lookout. And so your body lowers, you know, your blood pressure and your BMR to conserve energy. After it runs through the glycogen reserve in your liver, it turns to lean tissue, your muscle, to look for glycogen. So like I said, there's glycogen in your lean tissue. So your body goes through this process named gluconeogenesis. Your body goes through a process called gluconeogenesis, which basically takes the glycogen from your lean tissue and turns it into glucose so that your body can use it for energy. So for about 2 days, your body is getting glycogen from your lean tissue and turning it into glucose. After about the second day, your body starts to notice that it's not getting any food, so it stops that process because it doesn't want to use up all your lean tissue. So after that, oh yeah, I'll insert a clip. So in the beginning, we got on a scale that showed our lean tissue, how hydrated we are, all that good stuff. So basically in the first week, my muscle mass dropped from 127.6 to 115.4. Dropped. Now we only do that once a week. So trying to say, this just shows you guys an example of how your body uses so much of your lean tissue in the beginning when you're fasting. It's like a bee buzzing around me somewhere. Oh my god. The first few days of your body going without food, some symptoms like dizziness, nausea, headaches, bad breath, I don't know if I said that, a coated tongue. This just means your body has started the cleansing process, you know? After about 3 days, your body says that's enough muscle, I need to get energy from somewhere else. So after that, it turns to the fat. Not that much glycogen. There is no glycogen stored in fat. Then it turns to fat that is composed of fatty acids. The fatty acids are broken down to release glycerol from the glyceride molecules, and then that's converted to the glucose. Like I said, your body is feeding off the fat, and that is what I want. So again, so after 3 days, your body starts to realize that it's not going, it's not getting any food, and it embraces the fast. The digestive system is able to take a much needed rest because 80% of your energy goes to digesting food. And from the day that you're born to right now, if you have not fasted, every day your body is putting most of its energy to digesting a meal. That's why if you eat a very big meal, you feel lethargic after and you want to take a nap. By the way, your body is very smart. Like, it knows what to do. So when it realizes it's fasting, it goes through like a master cleanse that processes out the built up garbage you have in your body. Everyone has built up garbage in their body. So don't be the one to be like, oh, I don't have it. All that processed food, all those fats, everything that is not entirely healthy for you, once they're digested, there's some of that still left behind. Some of the symptoms that you will experience, other than the one I said before, bad breath, nausea, headaches, dizziness, all that really goes away after the first 5 days, I want to say. But personally, I didn't feel any nausea. There was one day where I had a headache, and when I sipped some water, it went away. I haven't experienced any dizziness, and that's surprising for me because I'm anemic, and usually if I get up too fast, I feel like I need to lie down. To experience these things, if you decide to fast, don't freak out. This just means that the process is working. It's pushing out all the toxins out of your body. That this will happen, like when I was doing my research, are 3 to 5 days. It said that after you experience like the bad breath and all that kind of stuff, you'll start to experience body odor, and that's basically the oils in your body, the toxic oils that are in your body. That's that coming out. The only body odors that I can say that I've experienced is some ripe pits, and usually my underarms don't stink. Like, I could go a while without wearing deodorant and I won't have any smells. So I just chucked that off to some of the symptoms. When I first came, my skin was clearing up. Oh, another one of the symptoms is that it said that people that have normally clear skin, they'll start to get pimples, because that is another, the body taking out all the toxins. So when I first came, I was washing my face with black soap every day and wiping my face with witch hazel, like I showed you guys in my last video, and my skin was getting pretty clear. But this week, look at this. I've never broken out like this before. Like, this is crazy. In this. Now, part of it, I thought it was because of my menstrual cycle. I'm menstruating this week. But as I did my research and as we talked about it, they explained to me that this is what happens. So after all this is gone, I don't even want to show you guys that side of my face. I don't even want to show y'all that side of my face. Like, it's so disgusting. Like, what the heck? Like, I know y'all heard that. Like, my acne usually is like this, a few bumps, like some stuff right here, blackheads. But what this tells me is that the process is working. I guess I'm just gonna have to go through this. Benefits of fasting, other than your body getting rid of all that junk, you will come out with clear skin. Your breath will no longer stink. Your circulation will improve. You experience like cold fingers and cold feet. I know that most likely you have like a circulation problem, so that will clear up. Obviously, you burn fat, which I am here for. Oh, and with fasting, okay, so I know people that are on a weight loss journey, they worry about loose skin. So when you do things like gastric bypass surgery, I think that's what it's called. When you do those kind of big surgeries and you lose weight quickly, a lot of people experience loose skin. But with fasting, like if you see in other videos, if you Google water fasting, you'll see a whole bunch of videos of people like, oh, 100 pounds down in a year, no loose skin, like all that kind of stuff. So I'm like extremely excited for that, because that was one of my worries, having loose skin around my stomach area. And on my stomach is not super large, but still, who wants loose skin? Who wants loose arms? Your hair will grow. I'm at 212 pounds, which means since I've gotten here 2 weeks ago, I'm down 23 pounds. There's no mirror out here, so when I go back to my room, I'll show you guys, you know, how my body looks this week. So this is week 2. So go like that. And then one fat roll. Obviously from behind. So. Wow, so I forgot to mention something extremely major. I remember before I came here, my cousin Aya asked me, so like, are you gonna stop pooping? I really wasn't sure when she asked me. I'm like, I don't know, But basically what happens is that in your intestines, there's a buildup of dry food that never passed all the way out. So it's very important for you to get a lot of water while you're fasting, so that can rehydrate that old stuff and get it out. So once you start to poop, you're expelling toxins. If you have any questions, if I left out anything that you're wondering, make sure you leave a comment below, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned for my next week's update.